Okay, welcome back. This is what we had done in the last lesson. We just worked on the contact page. I think it's easier to just be working page by page, and we'll be adding whatever it is that we need to add as we proceed. We will then include PHP in our page at a later stage, but let's just work on designing it and getting the logic behind it as we go along. So the idea that we have in terms of doing this is we are saying when we've got the whole setup where each and everything goes, we can then now be able to actually plan and shift how certain things are going. Usually what we're supposed to do when we're designing a page, we're supposed to first come up with the design first, then get into the coding. But in this particular case, we are actually coding as we go along. So it is a bit tricky in that as we are doing this, we stand to forget certain things or go over certain things because we haven't actually had a plan to say, this is what we want to do. Okay, so let's go to the next page that we want to work with, which is the About page. And we would just want to put a few things, introduce some images, and we will take it from there. So I go back to my Visual Code editor, and I'll start just adding some content. Okay, the first thing that I think I want to have is an image. Okay, so I already had an image that I got from the internet, and we will do the following. So an image, we usually use the source, and the source in our case is images. And then what did I save this image as? Let's see. Okay, it's just about. Okay, it's about.jpg. So about.jpg. Okay, although now your images should be very small. I see this image is 1.04 MB. That's too large for a website. We might need to actually have smaller images than that. Okay, I've just put that image there. Okay, so the image is not showing. I'm not sure why it's not showing. Let me just see if I've got the path right. Oh, I put the wrong extension. Okay, so .png like that. So we save. Let's go back to our page. Perfect. So the image is now showing, and we've got our image maybe where we want it to be. Okay, so let's play around with the image. Let's add some text. Let's get certain things done, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so as you can see, the image is rather big, and we might need to play around with a few things. Okay, so our image, we can play around with it this way. We can put a width. We can also put a height. Okay, where our width, we want it to be 360 px. Our height, we want it to be 300 px. We need an alternate text, and this we make it about. Okay, that then becomes our content. From there, we then put, I think let's actually also include the image in the p tag, so that it's also taken care of. Okay, so I think within this p tag, I think I can put another p tag for my text, or rather for our text. And then we want to just write some stuff about this guy. Okay, so Samson Banda trained at the Harare Polytech, where he obtained a diploma in computer science. Okay. He has then ventured into small business where he does computer based applications which include the following. Okay, so we need a link, li as well, and this becomes software development. We need the next one. Software maintenance. And then the last one is software licensing. Okay, something along those lines. Okay, we've modified our page a bit, and I think we've got something that is workable. We just wanted to at least have some content that we can say is about our page and is not too much, so that at least when you're catching up, you can catch up. Let's refresh and see. Okay, so this is what our page looks like. Okay, we've got our about, the image, we've actually made it smaller. We've got the content that he has. We've got our links. Maybe let's actually put our links within another p tag so that they don't look out of place like they're doing now. Okay, and there we go. We've got that, but it's still coming out the way it is, so it's really not an issue of our links or our p tag, but we can safely say that we've got something on the about page. Okay, and we can start with that. Okay, so the next bit would be the portfolio, which I think of all the pages should have a little bit more than all the other pages. So we might need an entire lesson that deals with that, and it also helps us to know what each element does. Okay, so in this particular instance now, we want to actually maybe play around with this and see how we can maybe change the appearance, okay, or change the look, overall look that we've got there. Okay, so we come here and we've got our p tag. Okay, but maybe let's actually change this tag, the inner one. We actually make it a div, and then we close the tag as well with another div, whereby we then put an ID of special keys, something like that. I hope I spelled it right. So the ID is specialties. So we click on specialties, we come to our code, we then paste our specialties. Okay, I think I might have spelt it wrong. Let's put a padding left of 30 pixels. Let's put a margin top of 50 pixels, and let's put, no, maybe we can work with that for now. Let's see. All right. We also need a margin here, I think. Let's put a margin of 100 pixels. Margin left. Let's actually make it 100 pixels. Like that. Did I put it on the right part? I think I did. So why does it not show? Okay, I might have misplaced something, but that's pretty much our code. Let's add something to just see if our CSS is working fine. We'll do this, and we'll add our li, which is what we've got there. So we copy our padding, and then display stack like that, and also we put list style none like that. Okay, we can save that. And we see how it goes. It's not working still. Okay, let's see what is going on here. I think everything should still be in order, and so far we've done our basic layout for the about page. In the next lesson, I'm sure I'll figure out what could be the issue. But as you can see, we've got our home page, we've got our about page, our contact page, our portfolio page. So our portfolio page, I think, would take a little bit longer because there's quite a lot that we might need to actually add to our portfolio page. So we'll end our lesson here for this particular lesson.